Well, good morning and welcome back to our final, and I'm going to put the word feisty in there, final segment, because when you see what we have on the couch, you're going to be like, oh, they finally got somebody to control her. With me, and they're laughing, we have three individuals who are going to talk about the Edison Square presents Boy Smooches. So please join me in welcoming Casey Catherwood. You are the creative director of Edison Square. Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It is an honor to be here and share this exciting work we're doing.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to talk about that space here in a second, because I know people are scratching their head going, oldest theater? You got to be kidding me. But you brought with you Bjorn Sorensen. What a name. You are an improviser and educator. Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you here.
Such a pleasure.
And this guy over here, who just tagged along with you, Salvatore
Yes.
Fratellone.
Yes.
I was just in Italy, so I have the
There
with
we
my
go.
voice.
We're lucky.
You are also an improvisator and educator.
Improvisator.
I can't speak today. So all of you, welcome to Cityline. First off,
Thank you so
Casey,
much.
you're up first in the hot seat.
Great to be here.
Tell us briefly, what is Edison Square?
Edison Square was built in 1919, and it is Tacoma's oldest movie theater. So, built in 1919, it served as a community hub for the cinema in the historic South Tacoma Way neighborhood. And like so much of South Tacoma Way, it has changed over the last 100 plus years. The venue served as it was restored in 2019 after sitting empty for many, many years.
That's a big lip ball.
Now it currently serves as a burgeoning creative, cultural, community celebration hub in a neighborhood, the South Tacoma Way neighborhood, that is very, very exciting and means a lot to so many of us.
So what are the people who frequent South Tacoma Way, what kind of feedback have you received? What does it mean to them?
Yeah, people are very, very excited to see the neighborhood full of life and excitement. You know, the neighborhood sat empty and has really, really been always a point of interest for people that have been passing by. And people are very, very excited for local businesses, local restaurants, and you know, like I said, this creative energy that we're bringing to the neighborhood is bringing life and excitement that means a lot to people. Not just the people that live there and have homes there, but that are coming and looking for places to and things to be excited about the citywide.
I love that. So Boy Smooches,
Yes.
here you are. Let's talk about, first off, what is Boy Smooches,
Yes.
Sal?
Well, it's Bjorn and I and two other of our best friends, Dan Dodge and Evan Byer. Shout out to them. They couldn't be here today.
All right, well, we could have put them behind you,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
they're here in spirit.
We do an art form called long form improv. So we get one suggestion at the beginning of the show, and then we do an hour-long, completely made up on the spot, one-act play with no props, no costumes, just riffing.
Okay,
Yes.
ready, set, go. Show us.
Can you give us a suggestion, please?
The suggestion is eggplants sauteing gently in the frying pan.
This really, really was a successful party.
I'm just glad we get to clean up the whole house together, just me and you. Charisse.
And this dinner, Barry, this dinner's gonna just bring us back to the old times, you know? It's the first meal we had on our first date
Yes.
in the cabin.
Oh, that cabin. It's a shame it burnt down.
And it's a shame that our bodies are breaking down.
Every day, more and more.
End scene. Oh my gosh. Can we just give you guys, that was brilliant. I loved it. I loved how there was a change of relationship in between.
Yes.
Like you guys passed each other a note.
Yes.
That was incredible.
Thank
How
you.
did Boy Smooches start, Bjorn?
Well, Sal and I are both from Minnesota. And
Minnesota.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. And I always watched him do improv in high school when I was an athlete. And then later in college, I got into improv, and then life brought both of us to Washington separately at the same time, and we were like, why aren't we doing improv together? So we just started doing it together, and to do so, to have a show, we built a stage in our backyard where we
Tacoma,
lived
yeah.
in Tacoma, and had our first 4 shows back there, and they were all really fun. And we were like, wow, we really got a good thing going, and it's just not stopped ever since. And now we're at Edison Square, so it's
Talk about
amazing.
walking the talk. There it is. Build a stage in your backyard.
Yep.
So what is Go Before You're Ready Improv, Bjorn?
Go Before You're Ready Improv is our improv school that we founded here in Tacoma with a vision of like providing the medicine of improv to the world.
You have a school?
Yes, it is our improv school. You can take classes. We offer workshops for businesses, workshops for people, for students, for people that love the art of improv. And we really want to provide a level 1 class to the community of Tacoma, and those that fall in love with the art form, we provide the skills to like build the next generation of improvisers. It's kind of our vision.
So there we go. So next question, which I'd like both of you to answer, and we'll start with you, Sal. So based upon what you just said about bringing people together and building skills, what does improv, how does it benefit the people who take those courses in Tacoma?
So we really just believe that the foundations of improv and the foundations of honestly like having a successful life is to build with others. So our class is all about controlling your energy and learning how to successfully build with people around you. And we have a metaphor. It's we talk about building card houses a lot, and every yes and in a scene is stacking one card on top of the card house. And to be honest, there are people that, you know, the first day of class are pretty shy and like can barely talk almost. It's tough to say. And then at the end of the class, they've broken out of their shell, talking to everybody, doing amazing things on stage, and it's just really special to watch.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so what's your answer to that?
I would say like it's like about trust building improv and presence. So
Yes.
improv is a great opportunity for people to become very present with people, with themselves, to get to know themselves better, to trust themselves more, to trust others more, to work in that working together process. We
Absolutely.
need that trust. And in community, to have a successful, healthy community, we need to trust each other. It's a very like underrated like topic.
huge.
And like needs, that's part of the medicine of improv I speak about.
I love that. You need to have a t-shirt that says the medicine of improv.
I love it.
Because when we think about, like, for instance, United Way was on the couch, Emergency Food Network was on the couch, Citizens for a Healthy Bay. This is about building community. And it's also learning how to communicate when there is conflict. To say, yes, and I understand, and can we take a break? Because when you think about what improv gives people, it gives them the ability to stand up in front of a crowd, speak, laugh, figure out a problem, and then do it all over again. Exactly. And who doesn't need those kind of skills just at the tip of their tongue and right at their fingers?
Right. I mean, it's beneficial to all, and it's a very like it's playtime for
Yes, it
adults.
is.
That's a whole nother thing.
What do you need the most in this last 10 seconds?
Go to our website, gbyirimprov.com. So we
All
talk
right.
about shows, classes, opportunities. Yeah.
Come see a show, get involved.
Please.
Please.
You guys are delightful.
Thank you so
I
much.
want you back time and time again.
Oh, please.
All
I'd love
right.
to come back. Thank you.
Thank you for all the work that you do, and thank you for acting on your passion, because as we get older, we tend to put that away. So thank you for not growing up. There
Thank
go.
you.
That wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some great things to think about in this past hour, so go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. When you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. Take care.